Welcome back to AM Northwest. What lies ahead in the coming year? Here to share her predictions, we welcome back the author of Spirits Unveiled, psychic medium Michelle Welch. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. I did this once with you before, and I have to say all your predictions were very accurate. Let's talk about 2024. You say it's the year of Wood Dragon and an 8-year in numerology. What does that mean?
So the 8-year is a year of strength, and then the wood dragon comes more from Chinese astrology, where there's the element of wood, and then the year of the dragon, and that is about prosperity, abundance, stability, and really a lot about hope. And so that's a good year. And 8 is, if you turn it on its side, it's like a barbell, so that would mean strength, and the infinity symbol.
Right.
It looks like a barbell, and then upright, it's got the ebb and flow. But a lot of it will be up to us and how we decide to participate in this 2024 and what thought forms we bring in as humankind.
Yes. Okay, well, let's talk about the important things now. The Golden Bachelor is getting married tonight to Teresa. What do you see for that relationship? I wasn't so sure, Michelle. I'm like, not so sure about this marriage.
I get that. So I think the expectations going in, we always have sort of those masks we put on, and we don't even mean to do it, but at the beginning, and we have this excitement. And so it seems like Jerry is really wanting adventure. There's this excitement, and they both seem fully kind of committed. And then Teresa seems really excited. But what I saw when looking at the information and the intuitive side of Teresa is that she's wanting something more inward, something really more like just inside, and that kind of relationship. And Jerry's still wanting that excitement and adventure. And so where we're going to see the staying power of this relationship is how they're going to navigate that.
Okay, well, I wish them the best. I didn't want to give the wrong impression that I'm not rooting for them, because I am. So, okay, this is good news. So let's talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. A lot of people are hoping they tie the knot at some point because they seem like such a great couple. What do you think?
So they do. And of course, we have to give it to Taylor Swift. I mean, she is just such a great example. She's an archetype of the Carl Jung archetype of the independent woman. And so you tell Taylor she can't do something and she's going to do it. So the fact that she's been encouraged in this, here's what I would say. She wants somebody to keep up with her. And Travis, bring your game, stay healthy, and this may go somewhere. They seem to be complimenting each other and having fun, which is so important in relationships. So that's what I'm seeing. But definitely there needs to be an evenness to what I believe and what I see for Taylor as far as who a mate will be for her.
Okay, yeah.
They have to.
They have to keep up. I like that. I really, yeah, that is understand. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, let's talk about your Oscar predictions. You have an idea for who's going to win Best Picture?
I do, and I'll say what you were like kind of on the first one. I don't know. So Oppenheimer, I believe that sounds like it's the front runner. There's a show, and it's called Saltburn. That's been sneaking up, and I'm not sure if the nominations are out yet, but I believe it's out for a Golden Globe.
Yes.
And so that might sneak in the door. And then Billie Eilish, her song, What Was I Made For? Right. What Am I Made For?
From Barbie.
Yes, from Barbie. And I do believe some of those actors or actresses, let's say actors from Barbie, are going to have a good chance also. I feel like it's not going to get the Best Picture, but it may get some kudos thrown for the acting in it.
Okay, good. And then you also have a pick for, we can't say the real name of the game, but it's the big game, February 11th, between two football teams. Who do you think is going to win?
I think the Ravens are going to win.
Okay.
Over the 49ers.
Over the 49ers.
Yes.
Okay. And then I love this. You have predictions about a new wave of health adopted by millennials. So tell me more about that.
So as we know, TikTok's driving a lot of things. I see that every day in my stores, and sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's like, oh no, what's happening to the world? But there was a dry January that was started by a lot of the millennials, and it's where it's just eating healthier and really doing away with a lot of the alcohol, where it's not as cool or the thing to do anymore. And so I see this extending and having more alcohol-free drinks, and it being sort of more the trend to not drink as much, but to extend that past January.
Right. Okay. And then finally, you say April and May are really good months.
Those are going to be great months, especially for if there's things that people, if you're listening and there's things that you want to have happen and you want that kind of that sweet spot of where the economy and everything's going to come together for you. Everyone, of course, has different signs and different things going on in their life, but April and May feel like they're going to be good months for all of us.
Okay, great. Well, we want to tell everybody, can we find all of your predictions somewhere on your website maybe?
Yes, we'll put them all up on michellewelch.com, and that's where
Okay.
you can find all my information.
Great. And then your book again is Spirits Unveiled. It's one of 2 books that you've written. And we want to thank you for joining us and giving us your predictions today, Michelle.
Thank you so much for having me.
Our pleasure.